Hi, what's up everyone? Today we're going to check out the new monitor I got from my iPad Pro, the LG 27-inch 4K monitor. Let's get started.
Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda.
Before we start talking about the monitor, let's talk about the things you need if you want to have the exact same setup. I'll list them all in the description below. If you just want to see the monitor review, I'll also put the timestamp in the description. First, you will need an Apple TV so we can have a wireless connection with your iPad or Mac. Preferably the Apple TV 4K so it's more future-proof. And you'll need a mouse. I'm using the Logitech MX Master 2S. It's been amazing using this mouse because of all the shortcuts I have created on iPad OS. I'll probably make another video about how to use a mouse like a pro on the iPad. Then you'll need a pair of wired headphones to avoid any audio latency that wireless headphones usually have. This monitor has a headphone jack that you can use to monitor your audio. The headphones that I'm using is the Audio-Technica AT-HM50. These are monitor headphones that I used for audio recording before. They're almost 10 years old, but they still sound amazing. That's pretty much all you need for this exact same setup. Of course, you'll need an iPad or a Mac or even an iPhone if you're more of a mobile editor. And don't forget the IKEA fake plant. I'm just kidding. You need more than one. Get them. They will make your setup way more tech YouTuber-like. Alright, it's time to talk about the monitor. The monitor I got is the LG 27UL550 27-inch 4K monitor. You can get a cheaper version called the 27UL500 with a not as flexible stand, but the picture quality is exactly the same. If you're planning to use a separate monitor arm, you should just get the cheaper one because you can just use the arm for the monitor stand. Here are the reasons why I got this monitor for my video editing workflow. First, which is the most important reason, is the color accuracy of this monitor. I'm not going to go too technical talking about the sRGB percentage, whatever number those are. I will just show you how close the color reproduction of this monitor compared to my iPad screen. They are very close. Well, at least to my poor vision eyes. Most of the people consume videos and photos on their mobile devices nowadays, so if the monitor gives you good color reproduction to help your photos and videos look just like how you edit them on other people's devices, I'm happy with that. But if you're doing commercial work, you'll need a different monitor. The second reason why I got this monitor because it is 4K. I don't shoot 4K that often anymore, but having a 4K monitor will be great just in case if I have to edit 4K videos. It is also helpful when I'm watching 4K content on the Apple TV. Since I'm not connecting the monitor using a PC, I don't need too much power to push this monitor even when it's 4K. Everything is nice and smooth. By the way, if you are curious, I use LumaFusion to edit all my videos, including 4K videos. I can project a full screen preview onto the monitor as you can see right now. It is very smooth without almost no lag at all. The third reason will be versatility. This monitor has 2 HDMI ports and 1 display port. I use the second HDMI port for my Nintendo Switch so I can play some games on this monitor. I'm not a gamer, but as you can see, the refresh rate and picture quality is pretty good. I really don't know if this is acceptable for pro gamers. Let me know in the comment section below if this is not good enough. Thank you. The last reason I got this monitor is the design. It looks extremely clean on my desk with a simple yet flexible stand. Pretty thin bezels, it uses generic VESA mount, so if you want to use a monitor arm, you can have all kinds of mounts to make it like a floating monitor setup. Oh, by the way, you can rotate the monitor vertically with the stand that comes with the monitor. Here are some of the cons I found with this monitor while I'm using AirPlay wirelessly connected to my iPad. If you have a different device like a Mac or PC, you might not have these problems. The first con is the lack of built-in speakers. It is very nice to have the headphone jack so I can connect my headphones to it, but if they can have built-in speakers when I don't need to monitor the audio closely, it'll be great. The second thing is the control buttons. Wait, I should say button, because there's literally only one button to control everything. Power, menu, adjustments, input, volume, everything you can adjust on this monitor is done with one single button. It is a very nice and clean design, but it will stress the button out for sure if you need to constantly adjust the monitor. And if the button is broken, it's time to get a new monitor. Yay! The last two cons I have is not really the monitor's fault. If you are using AirPlay to project your iPad or Mac screen onto any monitor or TV, there will be a very noticeable lag for about half a second. Unless you are projecting a video or just a video preview in LumaFusion for video editing, they are fine. You will also have two black bars on both sides of the monitor because your iPad has a more narrow aspect ratio that is not 16:9 like the monitor is. If you're watching any 16:9 content, you'll be fine. If you are connecting your Mac or PC to this monitor, you shouldn't have these problems that I just mentioned. That's it. I think the LG 27-inch 4K monitor is very versatile and good for content creators that don't have a huge budget like myself, but still want a decent future-proof monitor. This setup is good for my workflow that requires a lot of mobility and as wireless as possible. You might have different needs. If you have any questions about this monitor or my setup, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, share it with your friends and family to help this channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, good luck creating, and I'll see you next time.